If you are visiting Olympic National Park, you are one lucky traveler, as it is among our favorite national parks and one of our favorite places in the world. And we'd like to share with you our can't-miss spots at Olympic National Park.
Hurricane Ridge. This area offers views of the Olympic Mountains, and there will be lots of pullouts and picnic areas as you drive up the windy road. Hurricane Hill Hike is a popular trail, but with good reason. It is a 1.6-mile one-way to the top with an elevation gain of 700 feet, or 200 meters for the rest of the world, with an average hiking time of 1.5 hours. We did this in late August and found lingering wildflowers, green valleys, and gorgeous views. The first quarter mile is paved, and if you can't do the whole trail, this portion is even worth it. If you like the idea of mountain views but not the crowds, may I suggest driving further to Deer Park and hiking up Rainshadow Loop.
Hall of Mosses in Hoh Rainforest. You've probably seen the photos of this iconic portion of the park. This is also a popular trail, but also for a good reason. We got there at 8 a.m. and just about had the place to ourselves. But an hour later, we were sharing this magical forest with lots of people. I'd also recommend taking a short jaunt on the 18-mile Hoh River Trail. You'll lose most of the crowd and quickly get to the Hoh River, turning around whenever you like.
The beaches. All the beaches are amazing here, some of the more popular ones being Ruby Beach and Rialto Beach. Some require hiking down to them and some over driftwood, but others require less hiking, which means there will be more people. If you want the picture with just you and your sweetie, I'd suggest getting up a bit earlier. They are a great place to watch the sunset and have a little campfire on the beach to roast some s'mores. You won't get tired of the sea stacks, and lots of the driftwood were once giant trees. If you are lucky, you might see whales, most likely in March through May.
Speaking of the beaches, go tide pooling. When the tide is down, you can walk to the many rocky areas and find intertidal life. Many hotels and visitor centers will have the times for low tide posted, so you can explore them for yourself and look for those little critters. Maymere Falls Trail. This is near the shores of Lake Crescent and is a path densely populated with mossy trees and friendly ferns. The footbridges add to the adventure in this 1.8-mile round-trip hike. If you can't make it that far to the fall itself, that's not what makes the hike beautiful, so do whatever part of it you can.
Quinault Rainforest. We were surprised to find this place wasn't talked about more, and there are less people here. This area has Lake Quinault, smaller than Lake Crest but more charming, as is the location of Lake Quinault Lodge, which was built in 1926 and designed by Robert Reamer.
Hey, that name might sound familiar to you. That's right, folks. The same guy who designed the well-known Old Faithful Inn.
An absolute can't miss is the easy and short Rainforest Nature Loop Trail. It has a river below where you could spot otters and birds and is one of the most beautiful places we have ever seen. This rainforest has the largest spruce tree and the largest trees outside of California and New Zealand. It is believed that this forest has the greatest number of record-sized tree species in the smallest area of the world.
I can hardly believe all this is packed into one national park. We hope you find this video helpful and enjoy your travels. When traveling to Olympic National Park, we urge you to get up early to beat the crowds.
Watch a sunset at the beach and enjoy the enchanting beauty of the park.